Testing, testing, testing. 1, 2, 1, 2. So, first of all, I like to say this. This is how I feel about people that go all in on their boxing characters they select. Appreciating boxing and man fanning over it is two completely different paths to live in life. It's kind of embarrassing as well, but what can I and who am I to say how someone should feel? But let me just put it out there so it could be known that man fanning should be banned in all 50 states in the United States of America where I live at. I don't care about anywhere else. But I know a majority of these fans, they're Americans that are contacting me on my account. And it's very embarrassing for me to hear this and read these things. But maybe someone never called them out on this. Maybe they are ignorant about the characteristics they have developed for this sport we call boxing or any sport. Because I'm pretty sure if they're doing it for boxing, they're doing it for basketball, they're doing it for football, they're doing it for T-ball, softball, WNBA, football. It doesn't matter. A man fan's a man fan. Well, I guess for the WNBA, at least it'll be a little bit more acceptable, right? At least if you're a man fan and it's over a woman, and I'm all for that. But man fanning for a man, come on. I know we live in 2025 here, but it's all good. You have every right. You have every lifestyle you want to follow. Who am I to judge? But I'm just saying, in a comical way, don't be man fanning over a man. Come on, man. All joking aside here, my hat goes off to Boots. I love what he does. I love what he do. I'm a fan for him, for the sport of boxing. I support first I support American boxers over any other country out there. I support my American boxers. I don't care who they are. If they're going against a different country, I always will pick the American. That's just what I do. I'm patriotic like that. But this still is America from what I remember. From where I'm living at right now, this is America. That means I have the freedom to run my damn mouth and give my freaking opinion. If you don't like it, I'm sorry. Develop tougher skin. We're not even talking about you on top of that, We're not even talking about you. So develop tough skin for your boy you're man fanning over. All right. But Boots, congratulations. All hats off to Boots. I hope he actually continue with a strong career. That's one thing about it. See, that's one thing about me. I don't care. Even one of my favorite fighters at the time, Tank Davis. I hated his last fight. I think his last fight was garbage. It was BS. It was embarrassing. I love Tank Davis. I didn't like him before. It took a couple fights for me to like him. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna come out and say like everybody else, I always been a Tank fan. No, I haven't always been a Tank fan. I always thought that Tank was overrated as well. But he stepped his game up. He started fighting some names. So yeah, I like what Tank is doing for the sport of boxing. For boxing, not his private life. I don't. That's two different conversations here. I like what Tank is doing for the sport of boxing. He's fighting. It seems like he's fighting people that people want to see him fight, and he need to just pick up the pace a little bit more, Need to fight a little bit more big name fights out there. I mean, everybody want to see him fight people. Everybody want to see him fight Haney. We already know how that's going to go down. I mean, maybe a Ryan rematch at a higher weight. We can't be nitpicking here. But I understand. I'm not one of those type of guys where I talk mess about one fighter, but I can't be real with myself about my own fighter. So yeah, the last the last Tank fight was garbage to me, in my opinion. I hope the rematch goes well. I hope it goes better than the last fight. The whole I got I got hair grease in my eye, BS was a bunch of bull. You know, that was a bunch of bull. And I think he honestly, overall, I think overall Tank lost that match. I honestly thought Tank lost that match. That's my opinion. I don't care what anybody says. Whatever. Crucify me. Tank lost that match. Facts are facts. And hopefully in a rematch, it'll be a more one-sided decision, whether it's either a fighter. I just want a more dominant uh, display of skill for either or the other fighter. It was pretty even the last fight. But back to Boots. I'm all for the brother. I like to see a brother come up. I don't care what city he's coming from. If you man fan, you better at least be from Philly. Otherwise, you're embarrassing yourself. I'm just joking, but Boots. Hey, I only wish him well, man. I like to see that Ortiz fight. Virgil, get at him. I want to see that. Barrios, get at him. Even Crawford, come on. I understand what Crawford's doing. Crawford's about the money right now. He's up there in age. He's trying to retire. You can't hate on Crawford too much for that. Give the man some respect at that. He's ducking, air quotations, which you can't see. He's ducking Boots to go to Canelo. That's not much of a duck, you know. You're going against a guy that could take your head off up there and way bigger and stockier. I mean, I'd rather fight Boots any time of the year than Canelo. But Boots don't bring that Canelo money. Sorry. This is a money sport. These are prize fighters. They don't fight for charity. All right? But respect to my man Boots out there. I'm sorry for all the Boots fans that's coming at me in the chat telling me I'm a hater. Yeah, I'm a hater. I like to see him do better. Yeah, I'm hating on him. I want to see him do better. I love the dude so much. I don't like the light competition he's getting. I want to see him push himself. He's an elite fighter. Fight other elite fighters, man. Do better. Don't you want to see your boy do good? Or you guys just want to, what I read, a win is a win. Come on, man. You want a career that just mediocre and lukewarm, and you just look at yourself in the mirror and just like, yeah, a win is a win. At least I kept my O. Fuck that O stuff, man. Let's quit that O shit. Let's go back to the good old days where you lose because you competing. You're pushing yourself. You lose. Guess what? You train again. It's like life. Once you get knocked down, you figured out how you got knocked down. And then you get right back the F up. It's called heart. You gotta have heart. I don't care about if you have an O. It don't mean nothing to me. Look at Devin Haney. He has an O. What did I say about him? What did I say about his fans? He has an O. How did he get his O? That's a whole nother story right there. It's nothing that I respect. But guess what? I guarantee his fans are like, hey, he has an O. He's undefeated. If you want to say so. I'm getting off topic. Boots, congratulations. I'm sorry for the fanboys out there, the man fanning. I'm sorry for you guys out there getting angry at me, but what? It's freedom of speech. Sorry, I'm not gonna stop. That's just how it is. You should be trying to uplift your boy and tell him to compete, push himself. Don't you want to have a true champion? Come on. Or you want a paper champion? I'm out.